I've been contributing monthly to the American Cancer Society since I started working for the state of California. At that time, I lost my stepfather to cancer. Subsequent to that, I lost my father to cancer, and I increased my contribution at that time. The reason I did that was very personal because of the toll cancer takes, and I thought my contributions could help do something positive for other families who have to go through that experience. This year I was looking over the list of charities that are supported through the Our Promise campaign, and I noticed the Center for Food Literacy was one of them. And I'm going to do some contributions to that because I think that's very important considering what we do here at the department. The Center for Food Literacy helps children understand more about the food choices that they make and how that can lead to healthy outcomes for them.
I give to the Sacramento SPCA to give dogs like Brody a chance at a better home. You know that when you give to the Sacramento SPCA, 100% of your donations go to provide medical care, food, and shelter for dogs like Brody waiting for their forever home.
The charity I donate to is Happy Tails Pet Sanctuary. I also volunteer there. Happy Tails is a charity that provides resources for homeless cats and dogs. I have seen many cats that have come in scared to death, and once a volunteer has worked with that cat is able to go to a forever home, and they are very happy there.
The reason I give to the United Nations Children Fund is because children all around the world can't control their circumstances, especially when they find themselves in war or famine. And so if I can play a small role in just helping alleviate some of their suffering, I'd like to do so.
For over 60 years, Our Promise, state employees giving at work, has done a wonderful job of bringing us all together to make contributions to nonprofits that make a difference in our communities wherever we live in the state of California. I love the Our Promise campaign because it's a reflection of the dedicated public servants you all are and how you are willing to go above and beyond the work that you do for California citizens every day to make an investment in nonprofits in the community where you live. It's a very convenient way of supporting the causes that you believe in. The Donor Resource Guide literally lists thousands of organizations that are eligible for your contribution. But if you don't find the one you like, you can simply write it in. I fell in love with the Our Promise campaign when I started with the state of California almost 7 years ago. One of the nonprofits that's very near and dear to my heart is what used to be called the St. John's Shelter for Women and Children. It's now called St. John's Program for Real Change, assisting homeless women who are trying to transform their lives to take care of their families and achieve job independence and new housing on their own. It's a program that's grown dramatically since I served on the board for 7.5 years. That's just one example of the programs that are available for us to support with an easy contribution. With Our Promise, you can write a check or make a cash contribution on a one-time basis. But it's also very convenient, and it helps me and it helps the nonprofits that I support by taking part of the monthly payroll deduction. Our Promise state employees giving really does show how fortunate the state of California is to have you as public servants during the daytime and as community citizens who are willing to give and to show how much they care for their local communities. I hope that you'll take advantage of your choice by participating and going through the donor catalog or participating in some of the events that we have coming up. It's a great campaign. It started in 1957. Let's make 2017 the best year yet. Thank you for all that you do on a daily basis for the Department of Food and Agriculture, for the state of California, and for the citizens who are our neighbors, our consumers, and our constituents. Thank you.